All right, Marvel, now you're just showing off. Guardians of the Galaxy is the latest entry into the Marvel movie universe, this time starring Chris Pratt as a space outlaw, Zoe Saldana as a green alien assassin, and the voices of Vin Diesel and Bradley Cooper as a sentient tree being and a talking raccoon, respectively. These four are joined by a literal-minded strongman named Drax and unintentionally find themselves as the Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, as a non-comic reader, it all sounded a bit crazy to me too, as I figured once you stretch into the realm of talking flora and fauna, you've probably lost your chance at making it work on a deep level. I was wrong. Oh, so wrong. Guardians of the Galaxy is an incredible film. Let's go ahead and start with that as the best thing. This movie is hilarious. It has this irreverent sense of humor that zips through so much of the dialogue that I found myself missing lines because the audience couldn't stop laughing. Much of this is due to Chris Pratt, who you may know from the TV show Parks and Rec as the joyful doofball Andy. Pratt's keen sense of comic timing as the unintentional space adventurer Peter Quill is the glue that makes the rest of this crew work. Although I should mention, Bradley Cooper's take on Rocket Raccoon had me rolling as well. I think it says something that what is primarily a comic book sci-fi action flick is funnier than most of the straight-up comedies released this year. But maybe that's because when you focus on the story first, the laughs can come much more naturally. And at the end of the day, that's why Guardians works so well, because the story is worth investing in. What Marvel does so well, and they continue to do here, is to give each and every major character in their universe a genuine and fully developed story to invest in. These aren't just wisecracking space outlaws. They're creatures with hearts, needs, and motivations that inform what they do and how they do it. Because of this, you find yourself not only laughing, but emotionally invested as well, even if it is a talking raccoon. Now, as much as I loved this movie, and I did love this movie, I also had a few issues with it. If I had to sum them up in one phrase, I think it would likely be too much. There's just a lot here to handle. With such a vast, and I should mention completely new universe, Marvel's first trip into space has a lot of educating to do, and it can feel disorienting, especially at the beginning. In fairness, I do think you get used to it pretty quickly, and I think I followed what I needed to, but it can certainly feel overwhelming, as can the space battles. Now, don't get me wrong, I loved the action in this. Much of it is clever, inventive, and genuinely fun, but there are a few moments where it just felt like there were explosions and firing ships just for the sake of cinematic overload. I really think a few of those scenes could have been chopped down and maybe even gotten the movie under that 2-hour mark. At the end of the day, though, Guardians of the Galaxy is an immensely fun way to spend 2 hours of your day. With such a keen sense of humor and well-developed characters and story, the fact that it can all be a bit overwhelming at times still can't bring it down to any lower than an A. Thanks for checking out this Your Movie Friend review. You can stay tuned for this review's best ever challenge here in a bit. But first, I want to throw some stuff up over here that you can click on. If you'd like to subscribe, which I'd very much appreciate, you can do that by clicking the big gray subscribe button. You want to see more? Well, I've got new reviews up of Get On Up and So It Goes and A Most Wanted Man. You can also click the logo right up here to go to the all-new YourMovieFriend.com, where you can find a searchable database of reviews, as well as the written text of these videos. And finally, this review's best ever challenge, where you name the best movie ever in a particular category, and also try to identify my choice. What is the best kid on a space adventure movie ever? Mine includes a spaceship that does a mean Pee Wee Herman impersonation. Drop your own answer and a guess at mine in the comments, and the first person to guess mine does get a point. Thanks, and please subscribe.